Good morning, guys. As of this video, I am still in Mono Vista, but I'm going to be leaving tomorrow morning. I've been here for almost 3 weeks. My feet were more banged up than I thought, and they actually didn't stop hurting until a couple days ago. So I will be going back down to Sonora, actually, which is only like 3 miles away, but I'm going to go that way and then head north to, I think it's Jackson. And I'm going to be heading to Carson City, I guess, is the main goal. I was looking at my GPS, and if I were to keep going, sorry, the pillow, if I were to keep going on this route that I'm on, I would eventually get to a place called Strawberry, and then there would just be no towns. There'd be campsites, but no towns. And that's just not good enough. I can't resupply if there's no towns, you know? So, yeah, we're detouring. I'm still in California, but hopefully I won't have to make big stops like that again. Hopefully no more than 3 days max if I do need, like, you know, to let my feet recover. But, yeah. I'm gonna go to the store today and restock on food for my pack, and then just relax, and then tomorrow we head back out. A part of me is like really worried I'm not gonna make it, but I mean, I should. I'm learning to be a lot more frugal. I'm able to get, like, I've been practicing when I do go to the store while I'm here, and I've been trying to eat off of $10 a week, but still, you know, have filling meals that aren't too bad for me. And yeah, I can do it. I can do about $10, and that means I can do about $40 a month and survive fine. If I want to get a little luxurious, I could do 50, but we're going to try to work off a budget of $40 a month. So, yeah, because I mean, money's tight as it is doing this. I already knew money was going to be tight doing this. I'm probably going to run out of money before I get there, so we'll see what I have to do about that when the time comes. But I mean, I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have any bills. Like, I got my phone bill, but I prepaid for that for a year, so I don't have to worry about that until December 21st, 2022. So, yeah. But I'm gonna get up and start my day. So, yeah. All right, so we're headed to the store. They open at 8. It's a Dollar General, but it's like 7:30-ish right now in the morning. And yeah, by the time I get there, because it's like a mile away, and I mean, it doesn't take me half an hour to walk a mile, but by the time I get there, they should be close enough to opening up. I'm going to show you what I'm going to get, just because, I mean, maybe you're curious. You want to know how the hell I'm going to eat off of $40 in a month. Well, I'll show you. I will show you. I'm only going to spend $20 today. So, at least that's the goal. $20. Oh, whew. Almost tripped. So, I'm not actually entirely sure. I mean, I've been here for 3 weeks, and I've only been caught by one person, and they were pretty cool. And I mean, I ended up telling them, "Oh, I'm going to be leaving, you know, tomorrow." That was like 3 days ago. And I mean, they haven't come back to check. They didn't really seem all that bothered that I was there. I was just kind of nervous because I'm used to getting kicked out if we get caught and people asking me to leave, and that's always a problem. But I haven't had trouble. I'm leaving in the morning regardless. I've been here a lot longer than I wanted to be. 3 weeks. And I mean, to be fair, I did get a boost forward to here. I did get a hitch, and that cut off like, I don't know, like 20 or 30 miles. And that would have been like a week of travel for me probably. So, I mean, it kind of makes up for it. We'll see. But to get here, I have to get through cul-de-sac and partially go through someone's yard. And that's that's a bit iffy. But yeah, let me just flip around the camera. You see that house right there? So we'll go down this road, and I found this by just looking at my GPS, for the record, and putting it on satellite imaging. But it's been peaceful. It's nice not having to, have people bother you and stuff, and you can just relax and recover, because I was spending a lot of time recovering. I needed a lot of time. Okay, I'm gonna get through here so I'm not talking, and then we'll just cut forward on the video. Okay, I made it through. But right down there's a deer. Let me zoom in. There's another one. Yeah, there's a doe as well. And I think that's what I've been hearing the last couple nights. Because there's a couple nights where I had a bear. But I think now it was these guys. I've been hearing their hoof prints. They're so beautiful. Anyways. Right. Sorry, back to it. So, yeah, we're going to the store. What other updates? Oh, so that water. I wanted to talk about the that video where I was talking about the water filter. And look, I'm not actually shitting on, the Catadine or the Sawyer Squeeze or the Mini or the Life Straw or any of those kinds of filters that either let you drink directly from the water source or screw onto a bottle. I was, again, I just gotten out of being dehydrated as all hell, and I was recovering, and I was just in the moment, I was just like, fuck, if I had any other filter, I would have been screwed. And that's true, I would have been screwed if I did not have a pump style filter. So I'm really glad that, that I got one. So that's all there is to it. Sorry about there's a lot of ups and downs where I'm walking, so my camera's like going I need to figure out, so even though I'm going a different route, there's still gonna be a lot of wilderness, and that's okay. I expected that. I'm not really worried about that, but I am worried about snow and how I'm going to deal with that, and elevation and how I'm going to deal with that, because I lived in Tehachapi briefly before being homeless, and we were about 6,000 feet, I think, elevation. Yeah, it was just shy of 6,000 feet, and I was just going out of the house to my car. I was breathing heavy. It was not a fun time. So, and now I'm carrying, a heavy pack on me, which is getting lighter. It's definitely gotten lighter as I've used things, or as I've realized I don't need things. It's and also I've gotten just stronger from carrying it. Even though I did rest, I've lost weight, and I have gotten stronger because I'm still going up and down all these hills. I have to go up a hill every day I want to get water. So today I'm going to kind of cheat though, because I don't feel like going up and pumping water. It's really fucking cold. I'm going to go buy a gallon from the store. It's like $1. And use that to refill all my bottles. So I'll just I'm gonna cut this part of the video off here, and next clip will just be, I'll be wherever, I don't know. Alright guys, so I just finished shopping. I actually spent more than $20. I spent like $32, but some of that stuff wasn't food. And a couple things was just kind of splurgy things that had nothing to do with my actual like main food pack for when I'm on the go. So I'm gonna get into that. Most items were $1. And from a certain point of view, even the ones that weren't $1 were still technically $1 in some sort of way. So I'm gonna start with tortillas. This is 10 flour tortillas. This is $2 even, no tax. And it comes with 10. I think I just said that. If you want to get technical, you could say, oh, well, you bought 2 packs of 5 for $1, but it's $2 for a 10 pack at Dollar General. The next item that is not $1 is this little summer sausage here. I have it upside down, my bad. And this was $3 even. However, for one like this size, I'm not going to use all of this in a meal, and I'm not generally going to eat this on its own. So what I actually do for these smaller ones is I will cut it into thirds. So like one meal will be a third, and it'll go in whatever it's going to go into. So that's technically $1 per meal. So that should be it for items that were, oh no, that's not true. I have one more item that was actually more than $1. And it was this jar of crunchy peanut butter. This was $2 on the dot. So those are the items that were more than $1 for my main food pack. So we got elbow macaroni. This is a pound, $1. I got a box of saltine crackers for $1. It's 2 sleeves. I'm actually going to eat one of these sleeves probably before I leave camp. The other one's going to go in my pack because I do have a planned little dinner for myself tonight. That's part of what the splurge was. Part of it. Pepperonis, 2 pouches. It was $1. I actually think this was $1.25, and now that I think about it, I grabbed 2 Spam singles. These were $1.25 too, but this is 6 packets of oatmeal for $1.25, so that's pretty good. And then of course, like I said, 2 Spam singles, $1.25 each. I got 3 seasoning mixes, so I got 2 McCormick Original Taco seasonings, and I'll show you why I got these specifically. And the chili seasoning mix. This was actually 95 cents. These were $1 each. Now we have refried beans, black beans. I love black beans. I don't like refried pinto beans. I like pinto beans, just not refried. I don't know why, it's weird. But I love black beans, and this big pouch here is easily could be a side for 2 meals. And this is $1. This was the last one they had, otherwise I would have bought at least one more, maybe even 2. These are, I love these are great.
This is actually not for the pack, this is for dinner tonight, so we'll take it out. Jar of peanuts. It was $1. This is a 7.5 ounce jar, or 212 grams. And then I got a jar of honey for $1. Now, if you're wondering, sometimes I'll take, like, you can take a jar of honey, and you can take, there it is, your peanut butter, and you put them in your tortilla. Have a little wrap, give you some energy early in the morning, or as like a snack if you stop, you know. And then, I can't remember if I showed this, but I think this is the last item for the pack, and this is a 5-pack of Top Ramen, chili flavored, super cheap, it's $1. We're using it more for the noodles than for the packets, but we are going to use the packets, or I will use the packets when I cook. I got the chili ones because the chicken and the beef ones, they taste way too cheap, and at least with the chili you get a little bit of that spice. It's a lot better tasting in my opinion. And I'm going to put the total of all that stuff somewhere on the screen. As for splurging, and I don't try to do this too often because money is going to be tight. Money is tight. But sometimes you need that morale boost. I got a bag of Andy Caps for $1 to eat right now because I haven't eaten it today. I didn't even eat yesterday, so I was pretty hungry. I got myself a root beer because something about a root beer when, I don't know, you've just been walking for a long time or you're hungry, it's amazing. It's delicious. I like Pepsi and whatnot, or Coke, but if I'm going to get something after like a long walk, a root beer always has hit the spot for me. It always makes me feel better. This was $1.60. I think like $2 after tax. This was also $1. I had to get bags so I could actually store this stuff properly in my pack, and that was $1. My favorite candy, Mike and Ike's. They finally restocked on the original candies here. I'm going to let you in on a secret about Dollar General. Like a lot of companies, the higher-ups treat their employees like crap. And district managers and regional managers have a habit of going to stores and cutting hours and increasing workload and then bitching about it not being done. So I don't try to shop at Dollar General too much, but this is literally this is literally the only store in this town aside from the Chevron across the street, and that's gonna be pricey. So yeah, and then I think like there's a pizza and burrito place down the road. So yeah, this is all I have to work with is a Dollar General. I'd rather go to a Dollar Tree or a 99-cent store, and I know it's the same there, but it's because I worked at a Dollar General for about a year and a half, almost 2 years, and I just have a strong bias against it. But yeah, this is a morale booster for later. It's good sugar on the road too. And then I have a couple more non-food items. I got some shaving cream because I had this vitamin E cream, which I'm out of now actually, but I tried to use it as shaving cream and it felt like it was working at first when I was up here on my cheeks shaving, but then when I got down here, oh, it was horrible. It was the worst experience of my life. So I just got it down to what you see here on the beard, and yeah, so I got shaving cream for that. And I've also invested in a Sharpie, a silver Sharpie, because they didn't have black ones. And that's for signs later on if I want to, like, I don't know, hitchhike. Use a sign to hitchhike. Maybe I'll need a pan. Maybe I'll run out of money. I know I'm going to run out of money before I get to East Coast. I know that's the case. I'm going to run out of money. So maybe I'll need this to make a sign to panhandle and then get a little cash to restock on food and then move on. And then the last thing I got was a gallon of water, which was also $1. They only had distilled though, they didn't have purified or anything like that, so I mean, it is what it is. I'm still gonna drink it. But yeah, that's it. That explains. So I spent in total $32. But I mean, all the food I showed you before the splurges, that's gonna last me 2 weeks at least. So